So, there's something I want to share with you guys, and I don't know, I felt like it was really important. Ever since the last few months, I've grown an addiction to something, and it's really just taken over my whole life. I don't know how to deal with it. Every time I try to stop, it just gets worse. And the truth is, Mimic Tears and Elden Ring make the game way too easy. I've shown in my recent live streams that I use the Mimic Tears during boss fights. A lot of people would call me not a true Elden Ring pro gamer. And to that I say, you're absolutely right. And I'm a pussy. But the truth is, even if I wanted to stop, I don't know how. I've shown in my recent live stream that when I tried to not use Mimic Tears, I am absolutely shit at the game. Even while using Mimic Tears, I am absolutely dog shit at the game. Now some of you might be saying, oh, that's all what Elden Ring is about. You play how you want to play, right? Unless you're a mage, then you're a fucking bitch. But I will admit, Mimic Tear has helped me get through hard times and when I felt the weakest, which is all the time, except for when I first started playing Elden Ring. Before I started using the Mimic Tear, because it wasn't all about the Mimic Tear. There was a time when I actually played the game like a pro. It was about when I was fighting Radagon. He's an asshole. He uses every attack he can at every possible moment, and it's really hard to figure out when you're supposed to attack. But other players have proven over time you can defeat him. With enough patience and enough practice and enough failures, you can get through Radagon and the Elden Beast. But I had struggled very hard. Up until this point, I defeated every boss in the game, except for Millennium, by myself. Were there a lot of failures? Yes, but I got through them, and I kicked their asses. Now, there were some times when I figured, okay, I'll try Mimic Tear, and I didn't know how to fucking use it. So was I a dumbass? Yes, but did I defeat the bosses? Yes. But it was until one unfortunate day when I figured out how to get the summoning bell. I looked up a YouTube video because I said fuck it. And oh, once I got that Mimic Tear, oh, I'll tell you, that shit was thrilling. All I had to do for most of the time was sit back, relax, and see Mimic Tear get his ass kicked, but nonetheless, kill the boss for me. Of course, I would intervene, and eventually, we would both get the boss together. Our effort was split in halves, and it was just until recently when I started to realize I got a major problem. I've basically been on a killing rampage, pushing through the entire game with just 2 fingers. And yes, I know they're called thumbs, but I don't care, they're also fingers. Anyway, this video is kind of a way to announce that I am going to try to escape this addiction. For too long, I've been under the grasp of these 2 fingers, getting me through every single boss fight like nothing. And that is why I am going to say, if I use Mimic Tear again in the next live streams, I will delete my YouTube channel. But nonetheless, I still care about this channel, and I care about the people who stick along and check out the live streams and watch my videos. So yeah, on this day forward, I will not be using Mimic Tear in Elden Ring. I will get good at the game, no matter how many times I die, no matter how many times I fail and embarrass myself. I will be an actual pro of Elden Ring. So subscribe, or I'm gonna use Mimic Tear again.